I'm Ryan Cavanaugh here with Banjo Studio to talk to you today about how I approach playing fiddle tunes. Fiddle tunes are a part of bluegrass, traditional and folk music all over the world. I've mostly focused on bluegrass and Celtic fiddle tunes. So I have a few tips here for you today in how I went about learning all these tunes in the non-melodic style, which is single string. So I approach from your second position G chord, or like how you call it, your D chord shape. A lot of beginners call it their D chord shape. A lot of fiddle tunes are written out of this position, specifically because most of them are Ionian or Dorian, and you can play a lot of them with open strings. So I'm going to just show you an example of just how I approach it. I like to play this out of this D position and play a little game where let's see if I can keep my middle finger on the root while I play around it. And most of this can be done very simply. And I'll demonstrate with Arkansas Traveler. Okay, so that's pretty simple. I did a lot of pull-offs in there and some hammer-ons, but I want you to see how this root is like in the middle of the rest of the notes. There's like a box of notes here, and most of the notes you need are right around it. And a lot of fiddle tunes can be played here. The B sections of these fiddle tunes often go up a third in harmony to your bar position of the same chord. So if it's a D here, it's going to be a D on the second fret. So Arkansas Travel, for instance, Battle of New Orleans, or 8th of January. Turkey in the Straw. I suggest listening to these simple, familiar tunes that I used before you dive into the deep well of the world of fiddle tunes. All right. Before you dive into the deep world of fiddle tunes, the Arkansas Traveler, the 8th of January, and Turkey in the Straw are great places to start because we've all heard them in TV, cartoon, and movies throughout the years. If you can't find the key that a particular one of these tunes are in, you can simply move this anywhere after you learn it in one spot and learn it here. I'm doing a simple thumb index, just like I'm holding a guitar pick. And I'm trying to let the strings ring as much as possible to get the best tone possible out of these single strings. You don't want a choppy unless you're going for that rustic flair, it's best to try to sound as much like a piano or a violin as you can. And starting slow is always the best.